Have you ever wondered what set the stage for the deadliest conflicts in human history? As the 19th century gave way to the 20th, the world was in the throes of profound social, economic, and political evolution. Europe was the fulcrum of these seismic shifts, its geopolitical landscape a veritable minefield of tension and rivalry. Picture the early 20th century European political map as a complex intertwining web of alliances, rivalries, and conflicting interests. The great powers of this era were embroiled in a high-stakes game of balance of power, each vying to secure their territory, wield influence, and assert regional supremacy. At the heart of this intricate dance of diplomacy and dominion was the British Empire. Holding the title as the world's largest empire, it boasted vast colonies that spanned the globe and a formidable navy that ruled the seas. This was the world stage, a ticking time bomb waiting for a spark to ignite the First World War. As the world watched, an assassin's bullet in 1914 sparked the flame that would consume the world. This flame was ignited in the heart of Sarajevo, when a young Serbian nationalist, Gavrilo Princip, assassinated the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. This single act of violence was the catalyst that plunged the world into the first global conflict, World War I. The complex web of alliances, rivalries, and conflicting interests that marked the early 20th century played a significant role in escalating this conflict. The assassination set off a domino effect, with one nation after another getting drawn into the war due to their alliances. The major powers of the time, including the British Empire, France, Germany, and Russia, were driven by a combination of national pride, fear of losing influence, and the desire to secure their territories. The scale of this conflict was unprecedented, with battles fought on multiple continents and the loss of millions of lives. In this global theater of war, humanity witnessed unprecedented destruction, setting the stage for an even greater conflict. But could the world foresee that an even darker shadow was looming on the horizon? As the dust of World War I began to settle, the Treaty of Versailles emerged as a beacon of hope for lasting peace. However, it inadvertently sowed the seeds for another devastating conflict. The treaty's punitive measures crippled Germany economically and socially, stoking a fierce resentment that would soon be harnessed by a rising tide of totalitarian regimes. Notably, Germany, Italy, and Japan were swept up in this wave, with leaders exploiting nationalistic sentiments and grievances to cement their power. Their aggressive policies, marked by expansionism and disregard for international law, set the stage for a conflict of unprecedented proportions. In 1939, World War II erupted, pulling in major powers across the globe. It was a war that would dwarf its predecessor in terms of scale, brutality, and human cost. The scars of the 20th century, deeply etched by these two world wars, continue to shape our world today. Remember, those who ignore history are doomed to repeat it.